XM 105, Sirius 206, the Opie and Anthony channel. The Ron and Fez show starts right now.
Okay, let's get down to it, boppers.
Let's get down to it. It's the Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Coming soon, Jermaine Lassier will be on with us to talk about Batman and exactly what the film is like. He got a chance to see it last night.
Bat Week, holy shit.
It is Bat Week. The Dark Knight Rises, the early reviews are coming in. And Rotten Tomatoes, for the first time ever, has got to stop commenting because anybody who's had a negative review towards The Dark Knight Rises is getting death threats from people who have not seen the movie. So they're very, very angry with people. And by the way, the reviews are pretty good on it. It's like high 80s.
And I know right in the Post this morning, 4 stars.
Just a rave.
Greatest fucking Batman movie ever.
Maybe everyone doesn't feel that way, like what happens with opinions. And I don't know what this thing of wanting your Rotten Tomatoes thing to be high.
It's gotta be a fucking 100.
Yeah, people are fucking nuts. But the whole nerd and geek thing has really become frat boy.
Bro down?
Yeah. Soccer fucking punk at best. It really isn't about little nerds and geeks. It's about angry fucking cheering guys who want things their way.
Well, you can see that like every Comic-Con, people go around interviewing the cosplayers or people dress up in costumes, and every year it's like getting to be more mainstream people just in a costume, not like a nerd.
It really doesn't belong to the nerds and geeks.
It's like a ridiculous amount of really hot broads are at these Comic-Cons now. Just like, I'm a geek, I like Star Wars.
Look at my cunt lips. Because it used to be any girl with glasses who dressed up a little bit, all the other nerds would be around him. But now Penthouse sends broads there.
Yeah.
And regular people walk around, hey, dude, I'm a geek. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real fucking geek.
Fucking Lord of the Rings, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's really changed quite a bit. Well, we'll hear from Jermaine Lassier a little later on in the show. I guess whenever he wakes up on West Coast time, because he emailed us like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning our time.
Yeah.
I will say that he said that his balls exploded in joy. No, I don't know that. I'm just saying.
He needs his balls, doesn't he?
Well, that's all part of it. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. By the way, people are popping off to me about these ice cream girls that we had up on the site yesterday.
Oh,
just
sexy.
Yeah, just going crazy about it. So the 3 o'clock snack, catch that before it's too late. I don't know what it is about girls and ice cream. Maybe it's the licking.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's the cone shape.
Cocks.
But some people just seem to even like the girls with spoons. And I don't even get the sexual nature of that.
More tongue the better, Ronnie B.
All right, so there it is. Your big story today, Chris Stanley, that you love is this story out of Vegas.
Yeah. The shootout at the Palms Internet Cafe.
A robbery at the Internet Cafe, which master fucking criminals here.
I don't really. It's like $2 for an hour or whatever. People aren't like going marathon sessions at Internet Cafe.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing, but they came in armed to the teeth. Bad news though. A gunman was in there. Older guy, looks like anybody's grandpa. Come out, popping, just popping.
Lights
and
him
look
up.
at it. Look at him there. He's so funny. Just the way that he runs is so slow, but the joy that he has shooting at these guys,
just going off, just firing over and over again,
and sending them into the streets. Now, did he hit them at all?
I believe he hit them. Yeah, he nailed them. But they just kept going. They were just scared shitless. I mean, but they weren't fucking hit. He lit them up a little bit.
What was he shooting with? BBs? How do they keep going like this?
22.
But these guys were armed, pointing fucking weapons at people, and not realizing One dude was ready for just such a problem. And he was even a guy that he came in from the side, so it wasn't even like anyone was pointing a gun at him. So it wasn't like a fucking draw situation. You know, like in the movies, they always yell the guy's name and then they shoot at him. Not him. He just comes in fucking popping.
Just fucking slides out of nowhere and just pulls a fucking gun on these dudes.
This is so nuts. Look, the old lady almost walks into his line of fire because he's just randomly shooting inside this cafe.
Not randomly shooting. He's shooting at the bad guys.
He's got good form. He's fucking holding his shit steady.
If anything, I thought he was fairly textbook, Fez.
I think it's just completely unnecessary. He's lucky someone didn't get shot, that they didn't just start shooting back. Look at that woman who's right in the middle of everything.
Yeah, but he's not aiming at her. He's firmly fucking on these two dudes.
All right, so you're saying he's causing danger by doing this?
Yes, absolutely.
You gotta remember this. People have gone into restaurants and shit and shot everybody sitting there. You're not safe by saying, I'll do what you say. There's been plenty of times when people went into the Lubies and just fucking gunned everybody down.
Oh, hell yeah, execution.
So, all we know, I mean, we're calling it a robbery, but we don't know. Maybe this thing was going to be everybody wiped out. But not with this old fucking guy ready to go.
And then he just shoots out an open door at the end of the video. Where who knows who could have gotten hit on the street. It's not even contained inside the internet place.
I think you're just being contrarian.
Oh, come on. He nailed that guy at the end.
Everything that he did. And then he didn't go chase them out in the street. He made sure that they left the building.
This guy's kind of like Batman.
Only Batman's fake and this guy's real. So he's 1,000,000 times better than Batman.
And Batman won't use a gun because of what happened to his parents.
Well, no, this guy smartly used a gun.
That's a stupid idea. Maybe he should use a gun for exactly what happened to his parents.
Yeah.
Then he could be gunman, and he wouldn't have to waste all of his time with fucking masks on and shit.
Just shoot the fucking Joker in the face, and there, he doesn't have to deal with him anymore. Riddler, fucking gut shot him. Bam, done. Maybe some other dick to fucking put on a mask to go crazy.
Tommy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Good morning, gentlemen. Fez, listen, you need to calm down. You're not going to get hurt if you're next to a gun that goes off. Only if the gun's pointed at you.
You know, I think Fez is like, he would rather not be in a situation where there are guns, but everybody is that way. At least there was somebody there who was helping regular fucking people who were just renting internet time. Yeah. And for all we know, could have had their heads blown off. Because Hicks is correct. What are you going to be robbing at the fucking internet cafe?
There's Dick there.
There's not a lot of money going on there. Let's go over to Tony. Tony on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, this guy's definitely a hero. I mean, I think back to Boogie Nights with Don Cheadle in the donut shop. I think I had the right idea.
He is a hero.
Maybe this guy will open his own speaker store.
I think he's reckless.
He's not reckless. This guy was on point. I'm sure this guy is like a veteran or a fucking ex-cop and just fucking lit these dudes up. He came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere and saved all these assholes fucking jacking off in the internet cafe. Going on Facebook.
I hope they weren't fucking jacking off.
Why else you go to the internet cafe unless you want people to watch you jerk off? It's a fucking weird place.
And honestly, don't you use a credit card when you're at the internet cafe?
You could, yeah.
I don't even think that you're sitting there putting fucking quarters in some old...
No. You go in, you sit down for however long you're there, then you pay them fucking $8 or whatever retarded tiny amount of money there is. These two fucking idiots robbing this place. We're gonna kill everyone in this fucking store.
These guys are loaded for bear, but I'll tell you one thing. They did not expect to be in a gunfight.
Hell no.
Look at him coming up. Just the way he runs is so damn funny. And that lady just puts her finger... No one's really panicking in that place.
No, they're letting him take control.
They're keeping that all together. Look at like the little nerdy guy behind him, like,
The one guy just puts his hands up immediately, like he's seen so many robbery movies, he knows exactly what to do.
Well, there's another thing to do. Start fucking dropping those assholes, one after another. Although they might have been screaming hands in the air, too, Fez. We're not getting the audio here.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie B.
Yeah.
Hey, those down in Florida, those internet cafes are actually like gambling halls, or you pay for internet time, and then you play some internet gambling. If you win, they pay you out right there. So there's some money there.
All right, so this is what a casino is in Florida, an internet cafe?
Yes, sir, kind of. In fact, this has happened more than a few times down there. They've had kind of a run of problems like this. The one I went to down there had a fucking armed guard there.
Yeah, I was just saying. I mean, you would normally think there would be security in a place like that you're describing.
Well, this one did, but this security guard, he looked like an idiot anyway. So I'd probably take my own gun too.
Well, this old retiree wasn't taking any shit from anybody.
No.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
Man, this guy's badass.
Danny, Phoenix, you're running Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, Fezzy.
Yes.
Hi, buddy. If this was a gay bar and guys were sucking each other off and some skinhead came in and then somebody came out and killed them, would it be okay?
No. I'm going to go ahead and make this a rule for any bar. Not okay to kill someone.
Well, what if you're doing it to save people? Like if the old man would have came up shooting at regular people who were in a bar having drinks, Hicks and I would be like, yeah, that's awful.
That guy's an asshole.
But here, people were getting fucking either held up or perhaps shot for all we know. And the old timer comes up fucking booming.
Yeah, they hadn't shot anybody. It hadn't started. He's the only gunfire in the whole video.
So you think it's okay if somebody points guns as long as it hasn't fired yet? You wait till the first one goes off, till the first person is hit, then it's okay to start shooting them.
It's not okay, but I think when that old guy starts shooting, he could have possibly escalated the problem. I think they just got out of it lucky.
Well, I'll agree they got out of it lucky. It could always be worse.
Yeah, they were lucky that guy was there. Is what fucking happened.
They're lucky when he shot at the first guy that the second one didn't just start tearing people down.
But why would you blame the guy rather than the first one? Why wouldn't you blame the first two guys who came in with guns instead of blaming the guy who saved everyone? I don't hear them getting any fucking
These scumbags who run up into a fucking internet cafe, terrorize people.
Well, let's call it what it is now. Fucking
gambling
underground
den.
casino. John, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Yeah, Fez, I heard the robbers were yelling out anti-gay slurs, so maybe they got what they deserved, huh?
I didn't even think of that.
Wow. Like, hey, all you Fs, put your hands in the air.
Take your hands off your balls and put them in the air for a change.
Why don't you turn off that gay porn for once? Give me your fucking money.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's awful.
Oh, yeah. They're all in there just gambling and jacking.
Ugh. And all anyone ever tries to do is fit in and be accepted, like in Glee.
Yeah. Big, fun Glee show.
I love that show.
Right? It's like this regular TV show, but also they bust into songs sometimes.
Do you ever see when they sing Don't Stop Believing? I'd never heard that song before. And now I'm just a fan. And it is true, you shouldn't stop believing.
Ever, because, you know.
Well, unless it's Santa. And then you have to stop believing.
But like in your hopes and dreams, never stop believing in those.
Well, it depends on what you're hoping and dreaming of. If you're hoping and dreaming of starting up a fucking rape center, then stop believing.
Well, I guess then, yeah, you're just a terrible person.
You're the world's worst person.
There shouldn't be centers for raping people.
Oh. If anything, it should be on the outskirts of town. That's what I'm saying. But in a Glee way, where I'm singing it. Maybe we should start Gleeing where we sing every once in a while.
Just busting the song?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what song would go with this, though.
Would we have to get rights from the musicians to do
Why would we get it from magicians?
Musicians, not
Hello,
musicians.
Penn? Could we do the fucking disappearing ball trick?
It's for a new version of Glee we're doing.
Where we break into magic every once in a while. Should be fucking great. First episode's called Fun at the Rape Center. We're trying to get Daniel Tosh to be on with us, since he seems to know so much about it. JD, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I was going to ask Fez, what if this had happened at Columbine? What if the guy had been there?
I think it's a completely different situation. Those kids went in there shooting up the place.
Not the first 5 steps. They got in for a while before they shut up the place.
Yeah.
Who knows when these guys would have started shooting. Now, if this would have been at Columbine, everybody would be like, how old is that student? Like 78?
Did he sneak in? Is he like continuing education?
You'd think if you were this fucking old as this guy, you wouldn't even want a fucking gun. You're just like, please do shoot me before everything breaks down completely.
Well, he has his gambling addiction to feed, so maybe that's what's keeping him going.
You know he's just playing the shittiest games.
Internet roulette. I think I'm going to fucking really crush today.
No old guys ever play any of the fucking cool games.
No. They're just waiting for fucking shoot some young punks.
Good. Good for them.
Fucking Death Wish up in this motherfucker.
Forgot about Death Wish.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't get the play that it should. You know, like, it doesn't get the replays and stuff.
Well, there's like 6 of them, right?
Yeah. Well, there's like 4, probably. And then the weird thing is, like, after a while, he just keeps going to every town. Like, it's one thing when you're shooting up, you know, when you're fucking sitting around and you're shooting up New York in the 70s, everyone gets it. But what are you shooting people in Vancouver for? That doesn't make any sense.
Someone wronged him while on the road.
All right, so a couple of punks came into a rape center, started making anti-gay slurs, and an old man popped them both off. Good.
Yep.
Fucking, they said the old man was yelling, "It's time for a wet t-shirt party," the whole time he was doing it. Which I think is just brilliant.
That's fucking some real badass shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. These guys are dumb.
I would just wish he wasn't wearing those old man shorts.
It really accentuates his fucking old age.
It does.
No one else, an old dude's wearing those things. Decked out in all white.
I mean, really, how fucking much cooler are you that you've got an extra fucking 11 inches of non-pant leg?
Oh, he'd be much more badass.
The one has his, the side has his gun pocket.
Hell yeah. Where else is he going to keep his gun?
He ought to just keep it out at all fucking times. He lives in Florida.
Oh, I'm sure he is now, so everyone will recognize, oh, it's that guy.
They said when he was shooting, he was yelling, "Eat your Skittles, motherfucker."
Oh, my God. He shouldn't have brought Trayvon into this.
No one should ever. No one should ever.
Both these guys are wearing hoodies.
Oh, that is true. Robert, New Mexico, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, that guy's a hero, man. He's 71 years old.
Young.
And, yeah, no doubt. And the 2 gentlemen, one named Dwayne, spelled with a D-U, they already bailed out of jail. And says, man, you're crazy, dude. You're just way off on this one. That's all I got to say.
Frank in Florida, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, that just goes to prove your point about the nutcases in Central Florida. That was around Ocala.
Yeah, it just doesn't stop. And I know it is. It's fucking hot out there today. Everybody's going fucking crazy.
I walked out of my apartment getting punched in the face. I was about to go to an internet cafe and just fucking shoot it up.
So you can't do that.
I figured out how many people are carrying in the internet cafes in New York.
Everybody's, like fucking playing casino games. You're on CompuServe in there talking with your friends.
Do you guys have Prodigy?
Prodigy's so fucking cool. Talk to you on Prodigy.
Go in the fucking chat room.
All you do now is Pinterest, right? That's your only fucking scene that you're into?
Like, I was into Tumblr for a while, but then, like, Pinterest came up. I was like, shit, I like posting pictures.
Why don't you fucking pin me sometime? I'd love to see some of your pictures.
Okay, I'll pin you. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the curve, you know? Tumblr's yesterday's news.
After the show yesterday, People, well, I'm not saying people, Zeets try to mock out Fez and his old fucking style phone that he rocks. But at least his phone works.
Yeah.
Unlike everybody else's smartphones.
My BlackBerry just...
You will never have a smartphone, Fez. You despise them.
Yeah. I need to be able to hear on my phone.
But you get the internet and your emails on here.
I'll use a computer for that.
What if you're not by a computer? This shit's like a computer in your pocket. It's great.
What would you rather have, a computer in your pocket or a fucking handgun?
Handgun. That's a lot more badass.
David, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, Ron. I live in Texas. I'm 55. I just went to a concealed handgun class a week ago, and I was the second youngest in the class. There was people like 74, 76 in there. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I guess that's the people who worry the most, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they don't feel safe. So, hell, it's better to have it and not need it than not to have it and need it.
I've never heard that before. That's a really interesting saying, though. It's good when you hear something new and fresh.
Never thought about that like that before.
Mm-mm. You've never thought of anything before.
Oh, I thought of plenty.
Name one thing you thought of.
Rape Center.
That wasn't yours. Go back and listen to the tapes.
Oh, yeah.
TV. That's when I came up with Rape Center. You got your big internet show tonight, right?
Oh, tomorrow night. I
thought you did it on Wednesdays.
Moved to Thursday. That's this week. It's Thursday. Dave Max Sports Program.
You guys are going to fucking get crushed by Big Bang Theory.
Fuck. Wasn't even thinking Big Bang Theory.
It's time you started thinking about it. All right, Fez, what's your big story today? What's got you thin in there, Bubba Louie?
On the Ivy Wire, this video of the store owner who's just basically terrorizing and traumatizing a young shoplifter. Okay. The kid got caught stealing in the store, and the guy's just threatening him.
All right, let's see it.
No, you did it more than once. Admit it. If you admit it, listen.
I did it like 3 times. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell my dad I won't do it anymore.
You promise me you won't do it anymore?
I crossed my heart. Yes. And please don't tell my dad because he's going to want me part.
Alright, say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
For stealing.
Huh?
For stealing. And you will never do it again. Alright, but I'm still telling your dad.
No, my God, please.
I'm calling the cops too.
No!
You want to go to jail?
No, I don't. I don't want to. I'm sorry.
Are you going to ever steal?
I will never steal in my life again.
Should I call the cops?
No.
So say sorry for stealing.
Sorry for...
I think it's just a cute story.
It just... Watching that just put the fear of God into me. It just reminded me of every time someone threatened to tell on me when I was a kid. I had a flashback childhood fear watching that thing.
Jesus.
Maybe this store owner was saving this kid, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
you're saying it's a good thing.
Well, I hope he doesn't end up telling his dad. I don't think he's going to.
Well, it doesn't. It's on YouTube now. The store owner's a dick. He's actually, the kid literally said, my father's going to beat me if he finds out about this. Please, I'm sorry. Okay, kid, I won't tell him, but I'll put it on YouTube. This
Can I
kid
just
is
say
getting
something,
slapped
though?
around right now.
That fucking kid hasn't taken his hand off the merch. That kid don't mean a goddamn thing that he's saying.
I only did it once. All right, 3 times. What fucking guy's trying to get him to fucking admit to stealing?
He was trying to get himself out of some trouble.
But he was stealing. He got himself into the trouble.
Right.
And he stole from the guy's store all the time. There's fucking money out of that guy's pocket. And it really is the old man's business. It shouldn't be nothing that he's negotiating with a little kid to begin with.
He's knocking this kid out. The kid's, I believe the kid. This kid's pretty upset. He's crying his fucking eyes out.
I don't think the kid will steal again. I went to the summer program at a school next block away from my house. Got in trouble there, and they were going to call my mother and kick me out of the program. And I was terrified that they were going to ring her phone. Those were her third shift days, because not only would she be pissed that I got in trouble there, they'd be waking her up at the same time. Which was basically like waking up a hibernating bear.
Why do you identify with a crying child?
Because he's terrified.
Why can't you identify with the fucking store owner? Or with the father who maybe would like to use this time to fucking teach his kid not to steal? Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it don't matter, Fez, how old they are, what color they are, whatever. A thief is a thief, man. So it don't matter if they end up crying or if they end up getting shot in the ass like them boys over there in Florida. It's bullshit. Nobody likes a thief. You ain't gonna let somebody come in and take all your stuff, are you?
No, nobody likes a thief. But in the first case with the Florida casino, the guy put more people in danger, I think, by shooting randomly
You have one theory that didn't happen. The other theory is everybody could have get killed in the place. But you don't sit around and think about what would happen if these guys just fucking shot up everybody.
Old man's a hero.
Let's go over here to Andrew. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. When I was in high school, this is like in the 70s, I worked in a supermarket, and I would work with this crazy old guy. If we would catch shoplifters, especially kids, he would make them take their shoes and socks off and lock them in the freezer for about 10 or 15 minutes. And one time he caught these kids, it was like the day before Thanksgiving, and he terrorized them, and he kept yelling, "And you're going to be in jail, and you ain't getting no turkey."
Wow, that's fucking crazy. See, that's the kind of guys that they really do turn on, because they're not asking you to be judge and jury, but you also can't let kids just come in and rob your store fucking blind either. Tim in Illinois, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron, I wanted to tell Fezzy and Hicks, if you believe this kid crying, I got a story for you. These kids in my hometown was egging my truck one day. I grabbed the last one that ran. I grabbed him off his bicycle. He started doing that crying thing, and I mean, he was crying and crying, and I said, all right, I felt sorry for him. I said, all right, I'm not going to say nothing, but if I ever catch you doing it again, I'll kick your ass. He turned around, got on his bicycle, and said, fuck off, asshole, like that, and drove away. You tell me you can trust it.
Everybody remembers doing something like that when they were a kid. Because crying is one of the few defenses that you have when you're a kid. And begging. You know, you in the back of your mind, you're like, I
get really upset.
I will do anything to be out of this for this second. That's all I want. This second to be free.
This kid's getting slapped around right now.
So, Fez, you think that it's good if a kid is stealing if you don't tell his parents?
Yeah, in this case, I think this kid was punished enough. I don't think he's going to steal again.
Wouldn't that be up to the parent, though? Not to some stranger? Like, the parent is the one who's supposed to be raising him. That's the person, that's the only person who needs to make the decision whether the kid is going to steal or not. Any time that you and a little boy have a secret away from their parents...
Oh, Jesus. Sandusky.
Maybe you are gayer. Gayer than I thought.
Oh, God.
Because, you know, sometimes we say that he's not.
I'll just say sexual, but, you know. The kid thing fits.
I am not into kids. I am openly gay. I am not adults. A pedophile.
Or adults. The fact that you're even yelling that out really makes it sound weird.
That's really bad.
Glenn, Rhode Island, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen. Listen, this kid sounds just like a clip that you all played a few weeks ago about a young Mexican or a Puerto Rican kid. Something about $1,000. They thought that he had stolen, or they got it misrepresented somehow to him, and the mother was on with him. I think these folks are just trying to make viral videos.
Well, everyone tries to make viral videos, but there's no way if this kid's an actor, give him a fucking TV show.
Everybody loves Shoplifting Kid. That could be the name of it.
Fucking prick Jonesy that used to have the store in my neighborhood. So I'm buying fucking Marlboros for myself. I tell Jonesy's like, who's this for? He lets me fucking buy like 100 times. And then I'm like, for my dad, he goes, your dad smokes Pall Malls. And I'm telling him the next time I come in here. Like a fucking idiot, I'm like, I better tell my old man before Jonesy does.
Yeah.
So I fucking copped to the truth. Jonesy never told. And there I was, like a fucking moron. And that's why I said to myself, I'm going to get that old man, and I'm going to shoot down that fucking entire place.
Oh, my God. Did you roll up in there with the fucking piece?
I can't say that part of the story, but it's really funny.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Let's go over here to Tim in Arizona. You're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. Hey, I want to tell Fez, the day his gay partner has a sperm-covered shit nugget fall out of his ass, and they rear it to be a child.
What an asshole.
All right.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
So what's your main point? That Fez should never be commenting on raising kids? Well, he was a kid, so
Yes.
he does at least... And I still think you see it from that direction.
Absolutely.
But you don't see it from the adult direction. You're only getting one part of the story. Joe in Philly, you're on my Fez. Joe.
Hey, Fez, Ron. Fez, great to hear from you today. I just want to know, how can an atheist have the fear of God put inside that video?
If you listen to the story, I was a little kid, very, very believing in God at that point, and figured I was going to hell as well.
What did you do so awful?
So God existed then, right? Okay, just checking. See ya.
In my mind, he did.
What's your point, Fez?
It was...
What did you do?
I was just talking when we were supposed to be quiet. It wasn't even anything like shoplifting. But apparently, it had been like my third warning. So I was going to get chucked out. They were going to call my mother and throw me out of the place that she had paid for me to go to day camp at.
Mm-hmm. Now, when did they start having gay camps?
Day camp.
What did I say?
Gay camp.
That's even funnier.
I guess they teach them how to jerk and fuck, right? I don't know. Well,
They just go like this. Camp time.
I guess there's lots of arts and crafts.
Today we're going to teach how to make a knot. Balloon knot. Hey, what were those things like that they tried to teach you in the summer how to fucking make you would put a key on the end of it. And like girls...
It's like plastic almost?
Yeah. They're like fucking weaving those things together. Girls could do it a lot better than guys could.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know them shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, this just got fucking written into me. Lanyard? Lanyard? That doesn't seem like the right name to me, though.
I googled woven keychains and that it came up.
I know it's like a plastic thing. I made a really fucking shitty one, and I brought it back because we had they would open the elementary school in the summer, and then you could go there and play fucking ball and horseshoes and shit. So I tried to make one day, and it was like all the way by the end of the summer. I took it home. I said to my dad, I go, "This is for your car keys." And he goes like this. I didn't put my fucking car keys on this. I work with men. You think I'm going to come in here with this thing?
I think it's called a scuba-doo.
You're a scuba-doo.
Look, this is...
Seriously,
this
it's
is
the stupidest thing you've ever said.
I'm not... Look, scuba-doo. It's not in craft. Originally aimed at children. I think it's scuba-doo. I think that's what it's called, or scuba-doo.
Nothing is called scuba-doo or scuba-doo.
It's a Wikipedia article on it.
That doesn't make it fucking right.
Look, there's pictures. This is what we're talking about.
I don't even know what that thing is.
It's a scuba-doo.
You're thinking of a cartoon dog.
No! Look, I fucking hunted this shit down and I figured it out.
Scuba-doo.
It's a scuba-doo? I don't know.
It's neither.
This is the word. It's plastic fucking woven shit.
JD, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. How's it going, boys?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if Fez thought a better punishment for the kid would be to be stripped down naked and hosed down in his driveway.
Oh, shit! Yeah.
Got that picture in your mind, don't you, sir?
Do me a favor, Hicks, and shut that fucking window today. Too many people are sticking their fucking face in. I'm just... Alright, people writing in lanyard, lanyard, lanyard. One after another. Boy, he's out there. Hicks makes up some crazy ass shit. Oh, he's back.
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
I was just saying, maybe it is Scuba Dow.
I think it is. It seems like it is to me. Thank you.
There's nothing like that. What you've just described doesn't even exist.
Swear to God. I don't call that.
Donnie, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Ronnie B, $1,000,000 today, folks.
You too, pal.
I have to agree with Fez on this. You know, I listened to it, and you know, with my children, if some guy, some dickhead like this guy terrorized my children and did things like that, pulled him off to the side without me present, I'd probably knock about 3 of his fucking teeth out. Because,
But here's the other side, Donnie. Would you be letting your little kid hang out in this fucking store?
But no, I'd ban the kid from the store. But the thing of it is, this guy's not a fucking cop, and this guy's not the law. So I mean, you know, the thing he should have done is he should have called the law to the kid and handled it that way. Because, like I said, I'm not going to let some dickweed talk to my children. I mean, I understand the child was wrong, the boy was in the wrong, and 2 wrongs don't make a right. Though that's the way I see it.
No, I get it. I get it completely. But it sounds like this is a whole different situation. Like this is some fucking thing where these little kids are going in and robbing this guy fucking blind every day. You know? I mean, these kids should be out making scuba doos somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Made up things that don't exist.
All right, a scuba doo fucking exists.
Where's Kokomo at?
Kokomo, I got a text from him late last night that he threw his back out playing basketball and he's going to see a doctor today.
Let me tell you something. Your interns don't show up this year.
It's a lot of different circumstances fucking knocking these kids out left and right. Sam's going strong, though. Sam.
That's why Sam got her own thing to do this year.
Yeah, that's right.
Starting, it's tomorrow.
Coming tomorrow.
Sam's going to be giving us the what to know, where to go gimmick. Stuff that's happening on Sirius, because I can never tell when something's going down.
It's all coming down tomorrow. Maybe she can have a scuba doo segment, too.
There's no such thing.
It definitely exists.
All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. Craig, Oregon, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, buddies? Ronnie, I was just going to say another thing you've probably never heard, but it takes a village. You know, like, I think this guy's...
What do you mean it takes a village?
To raise your kids, you know, like, this fucker's got all the right to say something to that kid, but he should tell the parent. I'd be pissed off if he didn't tell me, because my kid would be deserving of an ass whooping if he's out stealing shit, you know, so I don't agree with the last caller sitting there saying, oh, he don't got a right to say nothing to the fucking kid. Well, there's a good fucking chance he's the only one that's going to say anything to this kid these days. Half the time, they're just going to do what? Give him a fucking timeout, tell him to go have a seat, think about what he done. That kid needs to get his ass beat, too.
No one needs to get their ass beat over anything. My God.
It should be
up for any excuse to wail on a child, tough guy.
But it really should be up to the father. The father has the right to know. And if not, you're keeping something away from this man that's his responsibility. Well, that's the crazy thing about this.
He knows now.
And uploading a little kid to the internet is wrong. I'm going to agree with what fucking Hicks said there. But it's funny as shit. I mean, to see a kid scramble, and you know is lying. I guarantee you.
But yeah,
I told you about that CIA book, right?
Yeah.
That lying book?
Yeah.
That if we can get that guy to come in, because 10 times a day people lie. Every single person lies at least 10 times a day.
Shit.
I caught one guy lying today, saying a lanyard was called a Scooby-Doo.
It's a Scooby-Doo. It's not lying.
Hold on, I'm making a fucking point about lying. And then he made it even worse by re-lying.
I'm not re-lying.
Can I please just make my points?
I'm a gay attacked here.
All right. And it isn't you that I'm talking about.
Oh, go. Okay, good.
He's also a centaur.
I don't know who you're talking about now. That seems just crazy. I mean, I've been accused of being a centaur before.
Now, here's the weird thing about putting a fucking scare into a kid. It's your last time, too, be able to do that. Because you can't put a scare into somebody when they get older.
Yeah, don't give a
You know,
fuck.
they're already going to be set.
Like, whatever.
Now, Fez, did you keep talking in class? Shooting off your yapper? No.
No, I did not.
Did your mom get a call?
No, he didn't call her.
So what are you worried about all these years later?
Fuck that guy.
And I'm sure that guy died decades ago, if you're still alive. If you were little then, I'm sure he died in the First World War.
Oh, I'm sure mustard gas took him out. Or maybe trench foot. I don't know. There was a lot of... It was fucked
I'm
up
not
warfare.
that old.
I'm sure more people died from mustard gas than trench foot.
Who knows? Maybe
trench foot just really itches, I think.
Maybe it turned into gangrene. Who knows? Look at that. That's disgusting.
Is this a picture of your feet?
No, it's a picture of trench foot.
There's only one way to fix trench foot, too.
What's that?
Creep boot.
Now your fucking creepy fucking trench foot's gonna fit here. Now you can walk around.
Don't put me in that creep boot.
Everyone's gonna make fun of you.
Hey, creep boot.
Oh.
John and Boise, you're on Fez.
Hey, yeah, I was just wanting to comment on the kid stealing. I think that the store owner probably did the right thing. I think he should have told the parents, because when I was in second grade, I got busted for stealing kids' show and tell toys. And my parents, you know, they spanked the hell out of me, and then I had to go back to school with the principal there, hand back all the toys to the kids that I had taken them from, apologize. And I was so ashamed of that even through high school. I didn't tell anybody about that because I was so traumatized and ashamed of what I did that it straightened me out. And I almost thank God every day that I did something like that, because had I not gotten busted, who knows, you know? But it kind of depends.
Yeah, you'd be a master fucking criminal right now, John.
Yeah, who knows?
You'd be running some kind of art thief ring.
Hell yeah. Break it down, dude.
You know, in the meantime, whenever you got fucking popped the first time, you'd be fucking rolling over like a pussy. Takes nothing to fucking destroy your will.
You might be able to shave some time off. Whatever you want to know, please.
This is my brother's. He did it. My best friend was there.
My wife just was a mastermind. I mean, come on, what the fuck?
Two of my kids are helping me carry stuff to the truck. I'll wear a wire.
Whatever. Basically be fucking Balky in True Romance.
You want me to suck his dick? Hey, Mark, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, I can't believe you didn't pick up on this. You know, Fezzy said that back in the day he was talking when he was supposed to be quiet, and then they scared the hell out of him, and now still today he's being quiet when he's supposed to be talking.
Oh, that's a fucking good joke.
I still feel the fear.
Really? Is that why you don't talk during the show?
No, that's
You
a,
love
that's
to
a
be-
whole different fear.
You love to be a contrarian, though. That might be the thing for you.
Well,
no one believes you when you say stuff like this, but I do think it's more, because you keep saying it over and over, but I think it is more interesting than when you just sit there and lock up. Like, your bit should be this. We stand on the sky and then we look up into the earth.
What the fuck?
You know, and just be that fucking guy. Whatever the common sense thing is, you go in the opposite direction. So you're like, oh, kids should be the president. And fucking adults should shit their pants. And then keep saying that over and over. That's your fucking gimmick, dude. That's a great one. The Contrarian. Coming soon.
He'll fuck with your head.
The Contrarian. He's on the exact opposite side of what the easy common sense answer is. The Contrarian. He thinks you should have breakfast at night. He's the Contrarian.
Wash yourself with fire.
The Contrarian believes that school should start when people are age 65 and not a day before. The Contrarian. The Contrarian. He's the only one who wants dogs to drive. The Contrarian. This September on NBC.
I'd be sick. I'd watch that show.
Fuck yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is the contrarian up to this week?
He's going the exact opposite direction of everybody. This is crazy.
He drives north on the southbound lane. The contrarian. The contrarian. He thinks hot dogs eat us. He's the contrarian. He just yelled, "You fuck" at somebody. And put up every finger but his middle finger. He's the contrarian.
What? It's like fucking Rip.
That should be... Have a nice day. He's the contrarian. He puts socks on his hands.
How's he going to use his fingers? Might as well call him Mittens.
Oh, poor Mittens. Everyone's mean to him. Showboat Pete Rose is getting a new TV show.
Finally.
Him and a little Asian chick that he's hanging out with these days.
I'm going to watch it.
I'll never miss a fucking episode. I love Charlie Hustle.
TLC, they rocked that fucking reality program and they can't get enough of it.
They're coming up with the contrarian right after Pete Rose and Friends. Who's that man with socks on his hands?
Is that the contrarian?
He's the contrarian. He keeps a wedding ring on his dick. The contrarian.
Good for Pete Rose. I didn't know he had this girlfriend.
Fuck yeah, he's always got a chick on his arm. Don't worry about Pete and fucking chicks.
I don't.
I told you this funny Pete Rose story I heard before about when he did the Dennis Miller show, right?
No.
So somebody, I think it was a comic that was on the show that night, was telling me this story. So Pete is going to be on, it's when Dennis Miller had a talk show, right?
Yeah.
So he shows up at the studio and the kids are bringing him in and finding his fucking little green room and stuff. And everybody meets. He's slipping a couple bucks to. Like everywhere he is Vegas. And he's like, "Hey, thanks a lot. Nice to see you. All right. I want to be in here. Make sure I get a little extra fruit, okay?"
Hell yeah.
Everywhere he goes.
Nice.
He's got to live like a whale.
That's awesome. It's the way to live. Make sure everyone's taken care of. I'm sure fucking Pete Rose, because of that, gets the best treatment.
I haven't seen him in years, like well over a decade, since I've even seen Pete on ESPN. Because he used to show up all the time, saying that he wants to, be in the Hall of Fame.
I think the last time I saw him was when everyone got mad at Jim Gray for asking him questions at the All-Star game.
All right, how long ago was that?
That was probably about 10 years ago.
All right, so we're on the same side. The contrarian. Sometimes he's on your side. The contrarian.
13 years ago.
Tom, you're on Run Fez.
The contrarian. He doesn't think homosexuals should have sex. The contrarian. Whack bag.
I don't even understand that last part. Like it was like an evil laugh that he gave.
I don't know if the contrarian's evil. He's just the opposite of everything else.
The contrarian. He hopes that the flying monkeys kill Dorothy. The contrarian.
Oh no.
I'm going to get the gay out of the way now, Fez. The Boy Scouts once again are saying we don't want the gays. They took 2 years to do a study, and at the end of the study, they said we don't want any gays in here. Now, here's two weird things. Number one, gay bars said they do want Boy Scouts to come in there. So that's a whole different thing.
Sandusky.
But you know what we used to call Boy Scouts?
What?
Homos. So I don't understand why they wouldn't be open to it. And the other part of it is, when's the last time you even saw a scout?
I couldn't tell you. Girl Scouts with the cookies, that's about it. But Boy Scouts, I don't know what the fuck Boy Scouts do, where they go.
Yeah, the Girl Scouts don't have that policy.
They don't?
No.
So they're not friends with the Boy Scouts. All right, a lot of people write in lanyard, boondoggle.
Yeah.
It's a lanyard. Ed Norton says it in Moonrise. It's a gimp or a lanyard.
It's a scuba. That's what that's what the thing. That's what you attach to keys. A lanyard you attach to keys. But the fucking process of making it, it's a scuba doo. Or I'm sure I'm fucking pronouncing it wrong, but it's a scuba doo.
Hicks.
Yeah.
Right now we're talking about gay Boy Scouts. Would you like gays in the Boy Scouts?
No.
Why?
Because they might fuck the children. Look at the fucking Catholic.
That's really
look at
insulting and disgusting.
Look at the
to
Catholic
say that.
Church.
That's really a disgusting thing to say.
I want you to just finish that. Look at the Catholic Church. Where do you go from there?
Okay. I'm sure some of those priests that came in there were gay. And they started fucking the kids.
Oh, I thought you meant now. You mean back in the old days?
Sure,
like
yeah.
back in the 60s. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's still, I'm sure
I
it's still
agree that a
happening.
group shouldn't have pedophiles in it. But not every gay person is a pedophile.
What about NAMBLA? I don't want to keep the pedophiles out of there.
It's an organization.
Of man, boy, love.
The U.S. military just got rid of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. The Army can handle having gay people openly serve, but the Boy Scouts can't.
I think the difference is the Army is not a religious group, and I think the Boy Scouts are.
Yeah, I don't know if they subscribe to any one particular religion.
Christianity.
So, but...
Judeo-Christian beliefs.
What?
Is what they have.
But it's just ridiculous. If someone wanted to volunteer and help a group, they're not welcome.
Well, I think it's actually worse for the little boys than it is for a gay guy that wants to be with little boys. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I think it's sadder to say to a little kid, you're too gay or soft to be in, because let's face it, most of those kids aren't sexual age to begin with.
Well,
I mean, if you are, you're going to be an Eagle Scout, and you're a fucking real weirdo. But if
Because you got to be a real masculine guy to build one of those pine wood derby cars.
Or a scuba doo.
I'd say, so you're acting like you don't like them anyway. But here's the thing. If I was a gay kid, I'd much rather be home going through an Italian Vogue.
Oh, look at all those new fucking designs, right?
Yeah.
See what's hot this summer. Fall.
I was in the Cub Scouts. It was the dullest thing ever. I hated going.
Really? I like the Cub Scouts, but then I only did that when I was 9. When I was 10, they said, now you have to go be in the Weeblos. And across the board, we all went, nope.
It's not going to happen.
We're done. Then the other thing is, like, when you're a Cub Scout, you don't have, like, a guy. You have, like, a dead mother. And my dead mother poured gasoline on herself and lit a match.
Oh.
And according to my dad, it's because we kept talking.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was, like, my first, like, trauma when I was, like, a little kid.
That's fucking pretty fucked up. To hear about this woman. How often did you, like, fucking deal with her or whatever?
I like once or twice a week whenever
Wow,
we get together.
that's fucked up.
Yeah. And not only, but I was friends with her kid. I went to school with her kid. Like,
was the kid, like, totally fucking wiped out after that shit?
I think it was one of those things. In those days, you used to move whenever anything awful
real
happened.
horrible.
Yeah.
Let's start new.
So, yeah. Someplace where your mom doesn't know. I mean, no one knows that your mom did this.
Get away from that scorch mark.
Yeah. Hey, come on. I really like that lady.
It's terrible.
But I do remember this. I said to my parents after I found out the news, I have to take a walk. And I was just like walking around like really fucking freaked out. Basically like a little kid going, what did I do? Why weren't we fucking better?
Oh, no.
I thought that she was a big fucking fan of some of the shit that we were, coming down her way. And now this is what happens.
This is how she goes out. Oh.
It was awful to hear. Lady Trucker, you're on Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, did you learn how to tie a balloon knot in the Cub Scouts?
Oh, LT in the house.
Shit.
LT.
Hey, Ears, did you learn to say something that Ronnie just said less than an hour ago?
Huh?
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 What?
Wait,
You've been
making
blowing
fun?
your truck horn too loud. You're deaf.
She's like sucking on it.
You're in an angry mood today, huh?
Yeah, that thing Chris said really upset me.
What did Chris say?
That gays will fuck the children. Just not even in a slightly joking way.
Some of those older kids maybe might be attractive to others. How old does the Boy Scouts go to? 17?
I don't know, because then they become Eagle Scouts.
Oh.
And then it's down to like one kid. Kevin, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Did you get a merit badge when you put your dead mother out?
See, that's terrible. That's awful. And I don't remember getting one badge.
Whatever. Badges are stupid. Come on. What do I need? Like a sewing badge or whatever?
We never even went anywhere. We never camped or anything. We just went over to some fucking kid's house and we're real loud.
Sticking around.
Yeah. I remember one time they gave us like juice and fucking cupcakes. That was great.
We had like a bunch of memorization.
What?
Where we had to like memorize things out of the Cub Scout handbook.
I don't remember if I did that. If I did, it already sounds like I failed.
That sounds shitty.
Well,
kids can't memorize shit.
Greg, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, I got two things. One for Hicks. What was that lanyard thing you were talking about?
It's a scuba-doo. That's what it's called. It's a knotting craft, originally aimed at children. It's a scuba-doo.
Right? Huh?
Yeah, we all already did that fucking joke, so
Yeah.
I should be yelling at you.
You dick.
Easy. I don't like the listeners talk this way, either one of you guys. I want the listeners being treated with respect.
Yeah, they should be treated with respect, except that guy's fucking making fun of me because Scooby-Doo is a real thing.
Do you even got it into your mind that Fez is furious with you right now?
Come on, Fez.
I'm more hurt than anything, Ronnie.
It's nothing to brag about. That's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. That just makes his point. I tried to stick up for you. But here's the thing. If you have a gay kid, you don't want him to join the fucking Scouts.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know. Theater, drama, right? That's dance. I don't know.
I do remember in 7th grade, I heard about these kids that were Scouts. That one kid, they fucking gave him a flashlight to blow 2 other kids. I think I heard about that when I was in 6th grade.
So as barter, I'm going to suck your dick. All right, I'll give you this flashlight, suck my dick and my buddy's dick.
Here's the weird thing. The kid who got his little fucking dick sucked, he's fucking telling the story like, you believe this homo? It's fucking blowing guys?
What the fuck?
And I'm like, dude.
What a crazy bastard.
I go, I'm going to come up with a new fucking theory. You're a fucking wackadoo, too.
You want some other dude to suck your dick.
Chad, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, so I had a couple comments. The first one is that as far as I'm straight. I got a wife and 2 kids, but generally when you hear about child molestation, it's with straight guys with wives. You know, like it's not really gay people out there fucking kids. They're fucking gay dudes. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. No, Sandusky, on the other hand.
Oh, that guy was loving it.
Oh, yeah, Zeno and Hicks had you furious yesterday, too, after the show.
Oh, yeah, saying
What were
that
they
basically every gay person is Sandusky.
Come on.
Just some are, right?
The majority are Sandusky-esque. Look at Sandusky.
No, not the majority.
Well, we never know, because Sandusky didn't even fuck it out himself until he got caught.
Yeah. He probably, even had that weird Bill, the Costas interview he did, where he was kind of admitting to it, but not really.
He said he loved children, and he just loved fucking being close to them. Lunatic. But he could come up with some great defensive schemes. No one will fucking remember that.
Oh, no, that's gone.
That guy shut down fucking the Miami Hurricanes in '85. Shut them the fuck down. These guys was like scoring 42 points a game.
Well, with that genius came the other side of the coin of sucking little kid dick.
I didn't say everything he did was fucking good, but you do have to admit.
Sure.
Your fucking hero, it's official. Linsanity not coming back to New York.
Yeah, he's
But
gone.
we will get another 2 weeks of excitement acting like Tebow is good.
Well, I think everyone's just going to be waiting for when fucking Mark Sanchez throws 3 interceptions, and then it is fucking on.
You think Jeremy Lin will have a decent career, though, for Houston?
I don't know.
There's no way to know whether he's a flash in the pan or...
It was 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, at most, he's going to be okay, I think.
He'll probably be okay, or maybe he'll just get fucked up with injuries. Because, I mean, he had 2 weeks of actually being a starter and then, went out.
What happened to him anyway?
His knee got all fucked up. And then he was out for the rest of the season.
Fez is just glaring at you while you're talking.
Oh, come on.